Hello everyone, I'm back with my new data science project, which is stock market prediction using numerical and textual analysis. The purpose of doing this project is to take historical stock data, which has basically opening price to closing price adjustments on each day, and also taking the news headlines as on a particular day to understand whether, because of news headlines, was there any kind of impact on stock prices. I'm using the following libraries, and the sentiment intensity analyzer analyzes the degree of neutral positivity and negativity in a news headline. Here I am loading the stock data set. These are the top 5 rows and the bottom 5 rows, and this is the headlines data set. These are the top 5 rows in that. In featured engineering, I'm first imputing the published date, which is an integer format, into a valid date and storing it back into this published date vector. The date which is accepted by this pandas library. And in the news headlines dataset, there are many headlines on a particular day. So we are grouping it by day and concatenating all the headlines into one headline. For example, on a single day there might be around 10 to 15 news headlines. So we are grouping the headlines by a particular day and concatenating all the headlines into one. So there will be only one single headline on a particular day. Okay. Now I'm joining both the data sets and applying inner join on it. Okay. As you can see, this columns open, high, low, closing price, adjustment, volumes, all are date for object format, which means that they are basically in a string type. You know why they are in string format, and when we try to directly typecast it into integer or float for the data type, where there will be an error, because the data set has this hyphen sign, minus sign. Because of that, we cannot directly typecast the columns into int or float type. Well, for such situations, we first replace this minus sign with a nan value, and then replace a nan value with an average, that is mean. I followed the same approach for all the columns. So the data type was converted to float. Now I am plotting a graph which has a closing price along with the 7 days rolling average. In rolling average, we generally take the first 7 days closing price, calculate its average and plot it on the graph. And now we discard the first most day record, that is the closing price, first most day closing price, and add the new day, that is 8th day closing price, and calculate the average and plot it on the graph. For example, let me explain you. If we consider January month, first we consider the first week, that is 1st Jan till 7th Jan, calculate the average, plot it on the 7th day. Okay, now we discard the 1st Jan closing price, add 8th day closing price, calculate the average and plot it on 8th day. This is how we plot the rolling average. Okay. Now we have the NLP part. The sentiment intensity analyzer, which I had told you in the beginning, is used here to extract the degree of neutral, negativity, positivity from the news headlines. I have done that, and this is the column which I have. I am applying standard scaler on the data set because I want to scale all my features, that is columns, into a single scale, like from -1 to 1. Because the opening price, high, low price, closing price, these are in thousands, and you see this positive, negative are in points. So I don't want that, and for that I am just scaling them into a single scale. Now I am storing the independent variables into X and my dependent variable in Y, splitting the dataset into training and testing. This is I have 125 records in training. I have used AdaBoost and SVM model where the accuracy what I am getting with AdaBoost is around 98%, and I have applied all hyperparameter tuning and cross validation and checked the overfitting issues. Everything is fine. These are the feature importances. This is predicted, actual minus versus predicted. You can make an assumption like these are very close values. The model is predicting very well. And this is support vector machine regressor, and the accuracy here I am getting is 99%. I hope this video was informative. Thank you for watching.